Hello students, in this last lecture, we will solve some examples from miscellaneous exercise of topic number 1, angle and its measurements. Okay, let us see the example number 1. The area of a circle of 81 pi square centimeter. Find the length of the arc subtending an angle of 300 degree at the center and also the area of the corresponding sector. In this example, the area of circle is given 81 pi square centimeter. This is given quantity. Also, the arc subtending an angle of 300 degree, and the measure of the angle theta is equal to 300 degree. And in this case, we have to find the length of the arc. To find the length of the arc and the area of corresponding sector. Both quantities are asked in this example. Let us see the solution. Here, the area of circle is given 81 pi. Let r be the radius of circle. Therefore, pi r square is equal to 81 pi. Okay. Now pi r square equals to 81 pi. Therefore, pi get cancel. R square equal to 81. It implies r equal to 9 centimeter. Okay. This is the first step. Now, the question is asked to find the length of the arc. So, and the angle is given 30 degree. Also, angle theta is equal to 300 degree. Therefore, length of arc is equal to L, that is equal to R theta. So it is equal to, therefore L equal to R is given, we found R as 9 and theta is given 300 degree. Convert this 300 degree into radians because this is formula for length of arc when theta is in radian. So convert this 300 into radians. So to convert this, we will multiply it by pi by 180. Here 0 0 get cancelled. 6 3s are 18, 6 5s are 30. So 5 pi by 3. So here L is equal to 9 into 5 pi by 3. Again cancelling 3. Here we get L is equal to 3 into 5. 3 ones 3 and 3 3s are 9. 3 into 5, that is 15 pi. So the length of the arc will be 15 pi. Now find the area of corresponding sector. Now area of sector is equal to A and it is equal to 1/2 r square theta. So it is equal to 1/2 r is 9 square into theta. Theta is 300, that is once again 5 pi by 3. So cancel 3 from this 9 square, that is 81. So you get here 27. 9 square is 81. 81 upon 3, that is 27 into 5 upon 2 pi. So 27 into 5, that is equal to 135 upon 2 pi. This is square centimeter. Okay. So these are the 2 points. One is length of arc and the second one is area of sector. So length of arc is 15 pi. You can put the value of pi here, 22 by 7 or 3.14. Also you can put the value of pi here, 22 by 7 here. And you can find the answers in decimals. Okay. See the second one. Show that the minute hand of a clock gains 5 degree 30 minutes on the hour hand in 1 minute. We know that the angle when the hands at 12 and 3, this angle is 90 degree. So in between 8 to adjacent hours, the angle will be of measure 30 degree. Here the angle will be 30 degree. Here is also 30 degree, and this much angle is 30 degree. So in 1 hour means 12 to 1 o'clock or 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 o'clock, the angle is of measure 30 degree. So let us write here 1 hour time duration and amount of rotation. If time is 1 hour, the amount of rotation will be 30 degree. If any hand, either hour hand or minute hand, if we complete 1 hour, then in complete 1 hour rotation, the amount of rotation will be 30 degree. Therefore, in case of minute hand, the amount of rotation in 1 minute. Now here, whenever minute hand completes or rotates from 12 to 1, it completes 5 minutes. Okay, so in 1 minute, it will rotate through this 5 minutes means 5 minutes equal to 30 degree. So 1 minute equal to 30 upon 5, that is equal to 6 degree. Okay, and in case of hour hand, in 60 minutes hour hand completes this much rotation, that is of 30 degree. So in 1 minute it will complete the rotation of 30 upon 60, that is half degree. Is it clear? See once again, in 1 hour the angle will be 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree. Now in case of minute hand, 1 minute is equal to, because in this 30 degree there are 5 minutes. 30 degree equal to 5 minutes, so 1 minute is equal to 30 upon 5, that is 6 degree. And in case of hour hand, this 1 hour equal to 30 degree. 1 hour equal to 30 degree. 1 hour is nothing but the 60 minutes. So 60 minute equal to 30 degree. Therefore 1 minute equal to 30 upon 60 degree, that is half degree. Okay, is it clear? Now using these two values we can find the answer of this, because here minute hand of a clock gains this much on the hour hand in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, minute hand gains on the hour hand therefore in 1 minute the gain by minute hand on hour hand is equal to this 60 degree minus half degree. 6 degree minus half degree, that is equal to 6 minus half is nothing but the 5.5 degree, and it is equal to 5 degree plus 0.5 degree, and 0.5 degree is nothing but the half minute, so it is equal to 5 degree plus half minute, that is half minute is nothing, sorry, half degree, and this half degree is nothing but the 30 minutes, so it is equal to 5 degree 30 minutes. That is the required number. Okay, so minute hand of a clock gains 5 degree 30 minutes on the hour hand in 1 minute. The problem is about 1 minute. Okay, now let us see the third one. Now let us see this third one. A train is running on a circular track of radius 1 kilometer. Here, this 1 kilometer is given the radius of circular track, and it is equal to 1 kilometer. At the rate of 36 kilometer per hour, this is the speed of train. Speed is running in circular track. Its speed is 36 kilometer. Here, let us denote speed by s. It is equal to 36 kilometer per hour. Find the angle of the nearest minute, angle to the nearest minute through which it will turn in 30 seconds. That means you have to find the distance covered by train in 30 seconds. Suppose train is at this position. The radius of this circular track is 1 kilometer, and this train is running at the speed of 36 kilometer per hour. This 36 kilometer is the distance covered by train in 1 hour. You have to find the distance covered by train in 30 seconds. Therefore, convert first this speed per second. So it will be 36 kilometer, 36 upon 60 into 60. It will give us speed kilometer per second. 60 minutes equal to 1 hour equal to 60 minutes, and 60 minutes equal to 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So you get this. So here 6 into 6 is 36. We cancel with this, remains 1 upon 10 into 10, that is 100. So this is the speed of kilometer in kilometer per second. But we want the distance covered by train in 30 seconds. Therefore, distance d, and that distance is nothing but the length of arc. Suppose the train covered this much distance in 30 seconds, then this distance is nothing but the length of arc. Okay, so this distance is nothing but the length of arc. So this d is equal to L, and distance is equal to speed into time. Time is given 30 seconds. Here t is equal to 30 seconds. So speed is 1 by 100 kilometer per second into time in second is 30. So this is the distance covered by train in 30 seconds. 0 0 cancel. This will be 3 by 10 kilometer. This is the length of arc. Now we have length of arc, that is 3 by 10 kilometer. The radius is 1 kilometer, and we want to find the angle of the nearest to the nearest minute. Since L is equal to r theta, that is the formula to find the length of arc, is equal to radius into the angle in radian. Therefore, here length is 3 by 10 kilometer. Radius is 1 kilometer and theta is in radian. So theta is equal to directly 3 by 10. Therefore, theta is equal to 3 by 10 radian. But we want the angle to the nearest minute. It means you have to convert this angle which is in radian to degree minute measure or degree measure. For that, we will write 3 by 10. To convert this radian into degree, we will multiply it by 380 upon pi degree. Put the value of here 0 get cancelled, 18 into 3. So this will be 3 into 18 and the value of pi is 22 by 7. So it will be 7 upon 22. So cancelling here again 2, 9, 11. We get 27 into 7 upon 11. So this will be, well, all these are in degree. So 27 into 7 or 27 by 11, let us do anything. 27 by 11, that is 11 2, 22, 5, 50, 11 4, 44. 2.4545 into 7 degree. It will be 2.454545 into 7 degree. Let us take the multiplication. This will be 17.18 approximately 15 degrees. So this will be 17.18181815 degree. Now you have to convert the angle to the nearest minute. Actual the angle is 17 degrees, but we don't know the actual number of minutes. That's why convert this degree into again minute. So it will be 17 degree plus 0.181818 15 into 60 minutes. So this is the conversion of degree into degree and minute. Now take the multiplication of this with this, it will be 17 degree plus 10.909090 etc. minutes. 909090. Again there are two decimals which are 89. Suppose. So it will be 10 degree plus 10 minutes. So this will be 17 degree, not 10, sorry, 17 degree plus 10 minutes into or plus 0.909090 89 into 60 seconds. If you multiply this decimal with 60, then you will get the seconds. So it is equal to 17 degree 10 minutes and the multiplication of 60 and this 0.9, it will be about 54. So approximately it is about 54 seconds. Okay, so the angle to the nearest minute through which it will turn in 30 seconds, it is 17 degree 10 minutes and 54 seconds. This is the answer. Okay. Now we will move towards the fourth example. Example number 4. In a circle of diameter 40 cm, the length of a chord is 20 cm. Find the length of minor arc of the chord. Okay, let us see the figure. In this circle, the diameter of the circle is 40 cm. It is given diameter equal to 40. Obviously, the radius will be 20 cm. So, as diameter of circle D is equal to 40 cm. Therefore, radius R equal to obviously 20 cm. And the length of the chord is given also 20 centimeter. Here one chord is given whose length is also 20 centimeter. So in this case, the radius is 20 centimeter, length of chord is 20 centimeter. So here is the formation of equilateral triangle because radius is 20, this radius is 20 and the length of chord is also 20. So the formation of equilateral triangle is here. Therefore, let O be the center of circle and AB be a chord. Therefore, triangle OAB is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, angle separated by this chord at the center will be of measure 60 degree. That is the angle related to this minor arc, and AB is our minor arc. Therefore, central angle subtended central angle corresponding to minor arc is 60 degree, and 60 degree is nothing but the pi by 3 radian. Okay, so here now theta is pi by 3 radian, r is 20, and the question is asked to find the length of minor arc of the chord. Therefore, length of minor arc AB, that is equal to suppose L, that is equal to r theta. Here r is 20 centimeter and theta is pi by 3 radian, that is equal to 20 into pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14 upon 3. So it is equal to 20 into 3 ones are 3, 3 zeros, 3 fours are 12, remains 2 0, 3 6 are 18. So it is 1.046. Its double will be, and it is so L is equal to 2.092. Sorry, 20.92 centimeter. So the length of arc, minor arc, will be 20.92 centimeter. Let us see once again. Here the diameter of the circle is 40, so radius will be 20, and the length of the chord is 20 centimeter. One chord is given. Suppose that chord has AB, its length is 20 centimeter. Obviously, the triangle formed by this radius OA, radius OB, and chord AB, it will be 20, 20, 20 sides. So it's an equilateral triangle. So the central angle will be 60 degree, that is pi by 3 degree. Now the length of the minor arc is asked, so it is L, and it is equal to r theta. R is 20 and theta is pi by 3. So 20 into pi is 3.14 upon 3. So dividing this, we get 3 by 3.14 will be 1.046, and into 20, so it will be 20.92. Okay, in this lecture we have solved only 4 examples. The remaining examples are very easy. You can solve easily. Complete the miscellaneous exercise. In next lecture we will start our next topic, second topic of trigonometry, that is trigonometry part 1. Okay, till then, goodbye. Thank you.